Hey, what's cracking, everybody? Today I'm just doing a quick update video on LinuxHub Prime. As you can see right here, it's been updated. It was updated today. So on the update, just added some minor improvements to help the installer. And also now it installs PAMAC and Paru onto the system without having to install it afterwards. It's now installed automatically during the installation. So I got it up in a virtual machine. Let's take a look at it, just to take a look at the new updates and how the system works after it's installed. So it should be a quick video as I'll fast forward through things that don't need to be seen. All right, so let's head on over to the virtual machine and take a look at the update for May 27, 2024 on LinuxHub Prime. And we're here in the virtual machine, so I'll go ahead and start the installer. And pretty much this is the same as before. Nothing's really changed here, so I'll just fast forward through this. And the system has booted up, so we'll go into the installation. Pretty much we've seen all this before already, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through this. Well, one thing I want to know is that it automatically highlights on the cursor now. It's an improvement that was suggested, so I went ahead and added it. And kind of makes it easier to install. It's really nothing major, but it's pretty much the same. So I'll just click on OK. And there used to be an image right here, but I removed that image because, you know, basically it's showing you right here. It's telling you what needs to be edited and whatnot. And you can edit all of it if you want to, or you can just edit the two things that need to be edited. So the choice is up to you. All right, if you want to encrypt your disk, you can encrypt it, but I'm just going to go straight to time zone, into my time zone, and then click on install. Just click on it twice. All right, while this is installing, I'll fast forward until we get to the next step. All right, and now we're at the part of the installation where it's actually doing the LinuxHub part. I was given some advice on the forum saying that during this part right here, it would appear as if the installer was stuck or, you know, just, kind of like in a stuck mode, but it's actually not. It's actually doing stuff. This is the LinuxHub Prime right now. The first part that when you see all the text running up and down the screen, that's basically Arch install doing the base install. It's installing the base system and the, software and things like that. But this right here, right now, what it's actually doing is the LinuxHub part. It's moving everything and configuring it to whatever desktop environment you actually chose. So I added this screen right here to show you that it is still working. It is still doing things. And it even has a progress countdown right here as it's going down. So you'll see once it's done, you'll pop up to the next window. All right. Now, once you come up to this screen right here, that means that the installation has now 100% completed. And pretty much it's telling you right here, installation is complete and you may reboot into your new system. So it's all basically these windows tell you. So I just added these just to let you know that it's still working. It's still doing in progress. And then once you get to this screen right here, you just click on reboot and it should reboot right into your system. And now we are rebooted onto the newly installed system. And right here on the control center, usually I would have an option right here to install PAMAC or in Paru. These are different software managers for Arch Linux, but they're not here no more because they're already installed. So you even have the notification right here in your taskbar to let you know about your system already being up to date. And if you click on it, it'll open up the software manager. And then from here, you can go to your preferences, and then you can set it up to use AUR. So you just go to third party and then you can enable AUR, and that's pretty much it. And now you can search and find AUR apps. And this is for the PAMAC manager. As far as Paru, you can do Paru pretty much from your terminal, the same way you use Pacman. So let's say we do Paru. Say we want to install, say something like a simple screen recorder. Just do it like that. Paru, simple screen recorder. That's it. I mean, you could do the dash capital S and all that like in Pac-Man, but right here with Paru, you could just do Paru, Paru, and then the name of the program you actually want to install. And then you just click on enter. And then it gives you the options and it tells you which package you want to install. So right here, you can see there's 1, 2, 3. You got the Git version. You got different versions right here, but I'm going to go with number 1. Click on 1. Okay. Resolving dependencies. And then when it tells me right here from the repository which one I want to use, I'm going to get the one from Git. So it's number 3. All right. Then right here it says proceed to review. I just hit enter. And then once you get here, you just type Q, the letter Q. Just type the Q and then you click enter again and it'll start installing. Of course, you need a password. And then it starts installing from the AUR. And this is the Git version of a simple screen recorder that I opted to install. And like I said, this is automatically built into the system now, so you don't have to install it afterwards. It's installed already out of the box. All right, so I'll just fast forward through all this. All right, and the installation for Simple Screen Recorder has completed now. So that's how you use Paru to install. There's other things. You could go into the configuration, configure other different settings if you want to. But just for the simple user that wants to just get in there and do it and not worry about all the fluff, that's pretty much basically what you need to do. So you got PAMAC that you can use the software center to install software. You got Paru, and you also got Pac-Man, which is baked in by default for Arch Linux. So that's 3 different installation methods. But you also have, let me see, Discover. And Discover, since it's an Arch-based system, it's pretty much baked. All right. Got a phone call in the middle of recording a video. Of course, I forgot to turn off the phone. But anyways, like I was saying, this is Discover. This is the 4th method that you can use to install software. And with Discover, since it's built for a KDE Plasma, it's built to work with the apt installer. But when you install it on Arch Linux, you can set it up to use Flatpak. But this by default, just open it up. Like right now, let's say I want to choose a program to install. It's going to install the software from FlatHub. And you can see right here, it says on top, install from FlatHub. So you just click on that. And then down here where it says task, it's going to give you the progress of it installing right here. And this is how you install software on Discover. So you got the PAMAC software manager, you got Discover, you got Pac-Man, and you got Paru. So you got 4 different options to install the software that you need. And if you want to, I mean, you could go on and install Yay. Who knows? Maybe in a future update, I'll just bake Yay into it also. So you can use Yay, since I know that Yay is pretty famous. But Paru is actually built by the Yay, one of the Yay developers. He separated from Yay, and he's now he's the one that set up the Paru. So having Paru is pretty much like having Yay already as it is. But, you know, some people are just, I don't know if it's an OCD thing or whatever it is, but some people just want to use Yay. So, you know, you could install Yay and that'll be a 5th option. So the options are endless. All the software you need pretty much at your fingertips on LinuxHub. And like I said, you can get all this software and it's all baked into the system already, into the LinuxHub Prime. And no matter which desktop environment you choose, all the options are there for each desktop environment. They're all there. You can all use them on either one. It doesn't matter. All right. So we're at 68%. So I'll just fast forward this video right now. All right. It's installed. I clicked on the launch right here. It didn't open up. So I'll just go right here, go to graphics, and right here, see color paint, click on it. And there we go. And it's opened up. It's basically a paint program. So, you know, you can paint whatever you want. Get creative with it. Do what you want. I don't know what that is, but you could just turn it into whatever you want. And then I believe this, you can make it bigger. You can even spread it out to the side. There you go. And you can add more doodles here. All right. So this is just a quick example. I don't need to save it. And this is how you use Discover. And you also got everything listed by categories right here. So you got your developer tools, you got your education, you got games, which are standard games and, you know, things like that. You got emulators and things like that. You got your graphics section. get all your graphics. Like I said, everything on Discover is going to install from FlatHub. So just know that in mind already. So you need a different browser, a video downloader, things like that. You got it all right here. You got FloorP, you got Transmission, you got LibreWolf, Vivaldi, everything's right here. Like I said, if you can't find it on Pacman or Pamek or Paru, then you can look for it right here. But pretty much anything you need is at your disposal. And this is Discover. All right. And then I did have a little change log right here, and it's just saying right here that May 27th, Pamek Software Center and Paru added to installer and improve update scripts. So it's just a minor update. So that's why I didn't have to change it to version 1.0.3. I just left it at 1.0.2 and just let the date do the update. All right. And everything else is the same on here. Nothing's changed. All updates is going to keep it the same. So you can do that. And on all the systems now, say like, for example, on the OpenBox version, you can open up your control center from right here and it'll open it up. But on any other system, on Cinnamon, Deepin, on any other of the desktop environments, right here, you should just be able to type welcome and bam, it'll open it up for you. All right. So that goes on Cinnamon, GNOME, Deepin, Mate, Plasma, XFCE, on any desktop environment. So if you remove it from auto start, but you want to open it back up, you can just type in welcome like that in any terminal, and it'll open it back up. That way you can go through it. All right, you guys. Well, this is just a quick video to show you the updates that I made on LinuxHub, and yeah, pretty much making everything better. All the updates are just to make it better. All right, you guys. That's going to do it for this video. And I'm out.